Well, Egypt is hosting another CAF Champions League quarter-final match this weekend. This time, however, it's between Ahli Tripoli and Etoile du Sahel. Libya's top club has set up base in neighboring Tunisia for years because of the instability back home. It's now playing against a Tunisian team in this round of CAF's top club competition. This time round, the Libyan club chose Egypt for their second home. However, the second leg will be played away in Tunisia, which is a country they are now more than comfortable with. Ahli Tripoli's coach says he wasn't expecting to even make it this far in the tournament. The team, however, currently lacks support in the striker and back right positions due to absences of several key players.
We hope to advance beyond the quarter-final stage. It is a very difficult stage for us under the current circumstances. Our roster is the same. We did not add any new players. Personally, I am somewhat upset because we are missing some key players. We have problems in some positions because it is difficult to find replacements, and we depend on a limited number of players in our campaign.
We're very close to Etoile du Sahel, despite the fact that we've been playing far from home for a long time and away from our fans. But this has given us reason to be more focused to defend our club. We are keen to hold good training camps. Hopefully, here in Burj Al Arab Stadium, we can come out with good results. Hopefully, the results will be in our favor.
Well, let's keep things rolling on the CAF Champions League. For more on this, I'm now joined by Inas Majar, who is a sports analyst, joining us live now from Cairo, Egypt. Now, the defending champions, Mamelodi Sundowns, play their first leg quarterfinal on Sunday. What do you think their chances are of progressing?
Well, I think they have a very good chance to progress. They are the defending champions. They have to show this. At least they have made a successful campaign so far in the competition. They have managed to reach the quarterfinals, though it wasn't easy for them. But still, it's never easy especially if you are the defending champion and you have the champion's title beside your name. So most of the teams, they want to boast of who is the one who is going to beat the defending champions. But I believe that now with the new signing-ins they have among the team and their will and determination to defend their most prestigious and most precious crown in the trophy cabinet, I think they are very, very close to do it. However, they have also to beware and be careful from the other teams, the opponents, because everybody now are working on studying them. They are following them, and as I told you, everyone wants to be the champion and replace him.
All right, Inaz, now looking at Egypt's sole representatives left in the tournament, that is, of course, Al Ahli of Egypt. This is, of course, an opportunity for them to redeem themselves at the continental stage. Will they shine this time round against Esperance?
Well, they should shine, but so far, my dear, it's 1-1 at halftime. It's a very tough clash between both teams at Burj Al Arab Stadium in front of 20,000 fans. The Ahli club, they are really depending on their fans who are attending this game, but still, they are, always North African clashes are very sensitive, and Al Ahli and Esperance are going to be tough opponents and foes for a long time. They have met each other for 14 times before, with Al Ahli winning most of the time, and they share even the African titles of the two African championships between them, 8 for Al Ahli and 2 times for L'Esperance. But it's not easy, and I think now the second half is about to kick off. It's going to be a tough match, but Al Ahli is also determined to regain its glory days and resume retain the title again. They have been doing very well last season in the domestic season, winning both the league and the FA Cup. And also, but unfortunately, at the beginning of this domestic season last week, they have drew in their first game. But for them, this is a matter of not life or death, but still playing against Esperance is a very important game, and they want to secure a win at home before traveling for the second leg in a week's time.
All right, and finally, looking at the constitution of the teams, maybe in terms of regions, we see 3 teams, for example, from North Africa, 1 from Egypt, 2 from Tunisia. There's a South African team, but one absence is, of course, East Africa. Some analysts would probably say that teams from East Africa are not investing enough in continental football, and maybe they're simply not ambitious enough. Is that the case?
Well, I wouldn't say they're not ambitious enough, but it depends upon your resources or your priorities, how to use your money. The East Africans, as we see now, especially Ethiopia, they are launching or going through a massive infrastructure investment, including growth and transportation and infrastructure, and also building new stadiums, about 13 new stadiums across all over the country, which would cost 500, with a budget of $500 million. I mean, Ethiopia was one of the 4 founding nations, and it's time they get back serious to the African football scene. They have organized and hosted the Nations Cup 3 times, but that was at the early years. And they have, the last time was in 1976, and they have won it once in 1962. So it's time they are back, and I think that now, with even the partnership they are having with China regarding the new train that would link the whole country and the 13 new stadiums, I think and holding, and they are applying or bidding to host the 2020 CHAN and the Nations Cup in 2025. So in order to come back and revive their ambition again, they are supposed to be holding or organizing football on all levels. I mean, competitions on the men's, women's, youth competition, regional, continental, international. They should maintain football at a lot. Rwanda also, they have hosted the 2016 CHAN, and now they are also having a partnership with Morocco in building a training center affiliated also with the hotel. And Uganda now, they have a chance to qualify, and a good chance to qualify to the World Cup. So if this happened, I think they will improve more and more. And Kenya is about to host the 2018. So it's about the priorities, where to put on your money. And sometimes governments would need that money for other life issues and developing other projects, health, transportation, infrastructure. And sometimes they believe that football, I mean, is not important than life, but still football is the one that generates business.
Indeed, for many, football is more important than life. Inaz, thank you very much for speaking to us here on Matchpoint. Sports analyst Inaz Majar speaking to us there from Cairo.